Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is Thursday, a beautiful day to dive into some serious daytime drama. Grab your coffee or whatever you need to get through this, because we have a lot of ground to cover today with the bold and the beautiful. It is getting absolutely wild out there. So let's just get right into it, because honestly, I am still processing everything that went down on the July 30 episode. And my brain is it's tired. I've been covering this show for a while, and sometimes you just have to sit back and ask yourself what the writers are actually thinking. Like, who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. Literally, nobody on social media believes this is going to end well. But here we are, doing the same dance we always do with these characters, and I am half recapping, half venting today because I just can't hold it in anymore. Let's start with Taylor and Finn, because this conversation just had me screaming at my screen. Taylor is sitting there talking to Finn, and she brings up Sheila's desperate need to spend time with the family. And Taylor is worried. Rightfully so. She is terrified about how far Sheila will go to bond with Finn and little Hayes. And you know what? Taylor is the only one making sense right now in this entire family dynamic. She knows Sheila. She knows the dark, twisted history. I mean, we all remember the history, right? We remember 2002. We remember the shootings. Sheila is a monster. But Finn, oh my God, Finn. Finn is just standing there looking like a deer in the headlights, as usual. And Taylor is practically begging him to think about the situation. She urges him to really think about what letting Sheila in means for their safety. So Finn does his usual thing. He promises that Steffi and the kids come first. He always says that. Every single time. Steffi, Hayes, and Kelly are his priority. He says the words, but do we believe him? Do you guys believe him? Because I don't know anymore. I really don't. He says one thing, but his actions always seem to drift back to his crazy biological mother. And then Finn drops the absolute worst line he could possibly drop. He actually admits to Taylor that he thinks Sheila has changed. Yes, he said that. Out loud. To Taylor. The woman Sheila has tortured for decades. And he goes even further and says that maybe it would be better for everyone if Steffi considered letting Sheila step into their lives. I can't even... What is he thinking? How can he be this naive? It's like he completely forgot that Sheila shot him and his wife in a dark alley. He bled out in the trash, you guys. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh on Finn. He is her biological son, so there's that weird primal pull. But no, I'm not being too harsh. He's being an absolute idiot. Taylor's reaction was exactly what you would expect. She immediately sides with Steffi. Obviously. When it comes to banning Sheila from their lives, Taylor and Steffi are a united front. A brick wall. But you can see the sheer panic in Taylor's eyes during this scene. She is so worried about Finn's wavering loyalty. And she should be. Because if Finn is already softening toward Sheila again, it's only a matter of time before he does something stupid that puts Steffi in direct danger. Taylor is a psychiatrist. She reads people for a living. And she knows that Finn is a weak link right now. Finn tries to do damage control, of course. He promises again. He swears up and down that Steffi, Hayes, and Kelly are his absolute top priority. But the damage is done. The seed of doubt is planted. Taylor is still anxious, and honestly, we are all anxious, because we know what Sheila is capable of. We know that when Sheila wants something, she doesn't stop until she gets it or someone ends up in the hospital. Or worse. Speaking of Sheila, oh man. The scene with her and Steffi, It was a lot. It was just a lot to take in. Sheila literally dropped to her knees in front of Steffi. She kneeled down on the floor and begged for forgiveness. It was this massive, extreme display of desperation. And you have to wonder what is going through Steffi's head in that moment. Because on one hand, it's pathetic. Seeing this woman who has terrorized your family for generations reduced to a blubbering mess on the floor. But on the other hand, it's terrifying. Steffi has a lot to think about now. Seeing your worst nightmare on her knees crying. It messes with you. It really does. It plays mind games with you. But here is the thing. Here is the big picture that we all know and Finn is too blind to see. Sheila hasn't changed. Not even a little bit. We know from a few episodes ago, and from all the internal plotting we've seen, that Sheila is actually planning a horrific, deadly accident for Steffi. She wants to take Steffi out permanently. So this whole kneeling and crying routine, it's an act. It's a sick, twisted, Oscar-worthy act to lower their defenses. She wants Finn to see her as a victim, so he turns against Steffi. And Finn is falling for it. It makes me so mad. The writers are just setting Steffi up for a massive fall, and I am not ready for it. I am not ready to see Steffi fighting for her life again because her husband couldn't set a simple boundary. Okay, let's take a breath. Let's pivot. Let's move over to Forrester Creations, because the youth drama is also completely out of control right now. Dylan and Elektra. Wow. Just wow. The tension in that design room is thick enough to cut with a knife. So Dylan marches in and makes it crystal clear to Elektra that she is going after Will Spencer. She just lays it all out there. And she tries to spin it like, oh, this is about love, it's not an obsession. Like she's some pure, innocent girl who just wants true love. Please, give me a break. We all know Dylan has secrets. We know she lied to the woman who raised her about being homeless just to get sympathy. We know Wyatt is currently using Spencer Publications' resources to dig into her past and find out who her real mother is. So this whole sweet girl in love act, I'm not buying it. Not for a single second. Dylan is manipulative, and she is playing a very long game. But Elektra is furious. The news just sends her over the edge. She is so mad. You can see her face turning red. But it gets worse. Because Dylan is clearly pushing her buttons on purpose. Dylan might actually go a step further and admit that she spent the night at Will's beach house. And if she confesses that, oh, it is going to be an absolute bloodbath in that office. Sketches flying everywhere. Because let's review what actually happened last week. Dylan didn't just sleep on the couch. I mean, she did sleep on the sofa, but they kissed first. They had a few very intense kisses. After all that drama at the bikini bar, she slept on the sofa, and she is actively hoping for some real passion next time. She wants Will to be her man, and she knows exactly what she is doing by dangling this little nugget of information in front of Elektra. She wants Elektra to lose her mind. She wants Elektra to look crazy, so Will pushes her away even further. It's actually kind of brilliant in a really toxic way. And Elektra will explode. If Dylan confesses the details of that sleepover, Elektra is going to lose whatever tiny bit of professional composure she has left. Because Elektra feels entitled to Will, even though she was the one messing around with RJ and getting caught up in Ivy's stupid letter scheme. It's just a messy, messy love quadrangle. Will is completely oblivious. RJ is arrogant and throwing his Massimo Marone weight around. Elektra is entitled, and Dylan is a manipulative liar hiding her true identity. They all deserve each other, honestly. But I just feel bad for Will in all of this. I really do. He's vulnerable right now after all the drama with his family and the physical fight he had with RJ, and Dylan is swooping in to take advantage of that vulnerability. And with Wyatt about to blow up Dylan's life with whatever he finds in his private investigation, Will is just going to get his heart broken all over again. It's a classic B and B pattern. Someone keeps a massive secret, they fall in love, the secret comes out in the most public way possible, and boom! Tears and shouting and broken relationships. I just don't know how much more of this Will can take. He just wanted a normal relationship, and instead, he's caught between an entitled designer and a girl who is lying about her entire existence. Wyatt is doing the right thing by looking into Dylan. He's being a good big brother. Because someone has to protect Will since he clearly can't protect himself right now. So, yeah, that's where we are today. Finn is being manipulated by a psychopath on her knees. Taylor is stressed out of her mind and probably needs a vacation. Steffi is in mortal danger and doesn't even know it yet. And the kids at Forrester are fighting over a couch sleepover while Wyatt plays detective in the background. It's a lot. It's just a lot. I need a nap, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about Finn's ridiculous comments today, because I know I can't be the only one who threw my remote at the TV. Until next time, stay safe and keep watching the drama unfold.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.